Hey, ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, bienvenidos a otro episodio más de este podcast llamado Un Cafecito Que. El día de hoy me acompaña mi hermano Sam.
Oh, come on, my nigga.
All right, let's do it again.
No, don't cut it. Keep going.
Oh, okay, we can edit out that shit.
Yeah, you had one job, guy. You had one job. You fucking called me.
I know, right?
Right,
No, it's my brother seabass. Ay, la estoy cagando, güey. Tengo nervios, güey. Pues es la primera vez que...
We can cut that out.
La primera vez que tengo aquí un invitado. Anyways, este podcast en la mayoría va a ser en inglés o en los dos idiomas, ¿verdad? Ay, discúlpenme si hablo un poco de más inglés. And my bad if I talk a little too much in Spanish. So, this is going to be a little Spanglish episode. So, anyways, I'm joined here today by my brother Seabass, my little brother. What's up, Seabass?
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Nothing, just I appreciate you inviting me to your podcast, it's something that I like. I'm interested as well, I like watching everybody's podcast, like Joe Rogan is one example, and I've been watching your podcast, and it's like real interesting, and thank you for bringing me on.
Oh, no, man. It's my pleasure, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've been trying to get a bunch of people in here. You, Seabass, my brother Sam, my cousin Juan, too.
Right.
I know he's a little fan of this podcast. He called me up the other day, and he's hey, man, I like what you're doing, bro, but why are they too fucking short,
Yeah.
right? And I was like, well, I kind of keep them short because I don't want people to get bored. But I mean, as I continue, progressing, I'll get things better here and there. So, yeah, this is the first episode with a guest here, and how you like a little setup?
It's cool. I mean, it's just like I expected it to be. We got a microphone, we got a laptop right here.
Yeah.
Got the cafecito right here.
Cafecito.
It's a little late, so I had to get it iced.
I know. Ya me tomé 2 cups of coffee, so I got a little energy drink. I won't say the name because we're not being sponsored by anybody yet.
No, not yet.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by us.
By us. I got a blackout fish right here.
Yeah, dude.
No, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, Seabass, like I said, was your days as a football player.
Yeah.
And kind of walk us through where'd you start? What age you were at when you started with the
right. So I'm 19 now. You obviously know that.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing football, I think, when I was, I want to say 9 years old, 10 years old, around that time. All my friends were playing football, like other sports, and I was just like that kid that just needed to find something to do, right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to be just home, being a little chunti, if you guys know what that is. I'm pretty sure you know what that is. I would stay home, eat chips all the time. I tried out my first year, and I didn't make the team. And like I got real discouraged, like obviously I see all my friends making the team and stuff. But the next year I went out, I eventually made the team, and then like that's where it all started. That's like it clicked for me, I wasn't a pro at the game by any means, but like I just started off liking it, and like every coach told me that I was coachable, and like I just started feeding from that, like, oh, they like me, this and that, and started building up. So it started like when I was 10 years old, and I played all the way through high school, and I remember like going throughout my years and stuff, like how I wish it was already like I need a break.
Right.
But like now it's only been a year that I've been out of football, and like it's like I miss it, dude.
You miss it.
Like it was, I don't want to say like it was that extreme, but it was like not an addiction, but I mean, like I do miss it, and like sometimes I wish I could just go back.
It's like a way of life, right? Because you pretty sure you had your schedule, like when you were in high school with your workouts and stuff.
Right.
And that's another thing too, is like when you're in high school, well, at least me, I was never into sports or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So I mean, to be able to keep that strict schedule of training, waking up so early in the morning and hitting the weight room and all that. What was your motivation to do all that?
That honestly really didn't start till high school, and it was like a complete like shock to me, right? Because in my youth years, obviously, I just had a I could play at school all day, eat whatever I want, and then just hope I make it through practice after, right?
Right.
Like just brace myself. Whether it was like wind sprints and all that stuff. But when I got into high school, it got a little like stricter, right? Oh, you got to do this and that. My freshman year wasn't so hard. I don't want to say it was too hard because it was freshman football, and but that's when they introduced me to the weight room, which was like in the mornings before school, 6:30, whatever. I was used to waking up like right when the bell rang, or right before the bell rang. My dad would take me to school. But when that started, it was hard, obviously, right? It was hard for me. But the reason I kept going was because my friends went, right? Like my friends were my motivation until I like found myself again, like for loving that sport. And yeah, I mean, it didn't get so serious until like my sophomore year, because that's when I started playing like real good. Like people started noticing that I had potential, right?
Right.
And that year, my freshman year going into summer, they had weight room and it was strict. Like you had to be there or you're not gonna play. And I showed up. I never missed a day of weight room. I was consistent, and that's when the varsity head coach started noticing that. And he asked me to play varsity football my sophomore year, and that's like something I'm really proud of, because not a lot of people can say that. Right. I mean, now it's a little more common, right? Because kids are getting faster and bigger and stronger. Yeah. But me being a little Mexican kid, maybe I was 5'5", I think the end of my freshman year.
Right.
I was like, no way, right? But just like the fact that people believed in me and stuff, like motivated me to like not let them down and continue just my journey like, throughout football and just stuff like that.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons how I got so consistent.
Well, that's awesome, dude. Because obviously I watched you grow, right? Yeah. You're my little brother, and
yeah,
I've been really proud of seeing you. You know, maybe I wasn't there in every single game and shit because I had my own bullshit going on or whatever. Right. But I mean, seeing you grow, not just physically, but like academically, you might say, or intelligent wise and everything. And like you said, when you were 5'5", little Mexican kid, I remember when you used to tell me, "Hey, let's go to the gym," and taking protein and freaking, just start to bulk up and this and that. And I kept telling you, dude, just wait. You don't got to. Well, I mean, obviously I don't know a lot about fucking nutrition and all that shit, right?
Yeah, me neither.
And I used to tell you, nah, just let it happen on its own. You're gonna get big. And look at you right now, dude. You're freaking way taller than me, dude. You're like what? You're like 6'2", 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah, last time I checked, I was 6'1".
6'1". I mean, I don't know. Maybe that helped too, all the proteins and shakes that you were taking. But it's a trip. It's a trip to see you grow up, man. I'm so happy that I got to see you grow up. You know what I mean? It's so cool. And going back to the football thing, it's probably that what kept you motivated and stuff. Is it kind of like a sense of camaraderie with all your other teammates, kind of that you guys were feeding off one each other?
Yeah, that's like exactly what it was, right? But it was more like I'm gonna be better for you.
Right.
They pounded that into us, like be better for the guy next to you. You know what I mean? And I just like the friends that I made in freshman year, they're still my friends. Maybe not all of them, but for sure, like all my like my dogs, like they're still down for me, and I'm still down for them. And I think football had a big thing to do with it, because like I see kids that I knew freshman year that I don't even know what they're up to anymore. You know what I mean? Like I see them walking around, and it'll be late as hell. Like it'll be really late, and I'll see them walking around up to like no good, right? And I don't want to say that like they went through a bad path, but I just chose my own, and that path led me to better things. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I have a lot of good just acquaintances and friendships, and just like so many like good things happen to me because of football.
Right.
And I just feel like I'm forever grateful for it. Like, it just like completely changed my life and stuff like that. But yeah, it's crazy.
And there you go. That's a story from one little Mexican family, Mexican kid. So whoever's gonna listen or watch this video, watch this little podcast, and you're a teenager or whatever, just kind of thinking, I want to kind of get into sports, but then I'm scared. I don't know where to start, or
just take that leap.
Just take the leap. Here's a proof right here that good things happen when you stick to it. When you stick to it. I mean, I never stuck to anything or whatever like sports wise, but I mean, now that I'm older, I can see the benefits.
Right. Yeah.
And it's awesome. It's an awesome thing to do.
To see.
Yeah.
Hold up. So you say that you didn't do sports right when you were in high school. So what did you do in high school?
I didn't do shit. I smoked weed. Nah, for real. I didn't smoke.
Shut up.
No. Well, I mean, I did ninth grade here in LA, in Fremont High School. Ooh, Fremont. But I mean, I was always those fucking kids that would freaking hang out in the back. And, back in those days, which was the early 2000s or late 90s, I was all into the whole tech deck deal, the little finger skateboards, the finger skateboards, the tech decks and all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was kind of a pretty big deal in our little freaking
circle,
in our cafeteria, in our little cafeteria table and shit.
Damn,
it was always me and some other kid freaking doing tricks or whatever. But that's that's kind of what I always stuck to. I just gamer. I've always been a gamer my whole life.
Yeah.
I freaking love playing video games. Ever since I was a kid. I remember my parents bought me a Nintendo, the NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System.
The first one or what?
The first one.
Damn.
So that was when I was 5 years old, which was in 90 or 91? 90, around there. I was born in 86. So my parents bought me the first NES, and after that, it was over.
Huh?
It
was over.
And I never thought about this, but I thank my parents a lot for leading me down that path, because I freaking love video games. I fucking love it. So I had that, NES, and then I'm gonna switch it up a little bit to español para que cuando vea a mi mamá este video también, cuando ella jugaba al Nintendo, al Mario Bros, el primer episodio, el primer nivel, no podía yo cruzar los hoyos que había, donde tenías que brincar los hoyos con Mario, y siempre me agarraba a llorar. 5 años, a llorar, güey. Tenía yo 5 años, güey. 5 años, yo ahí queriendo, brincaba, güey, con todo el control, así, no mames, güey. Bueno, decía, no mames, está chiquillo. Y le decía, mamá, pásemelo, y luego ya me lo da. Me lo pasaba mi mamá por el hoyo ese, y ya no me regresaba el control, güey. Espérate ahorita, y se agarraba mi mamá, y decía, mamá, ya, deme el control, no, espérate ahorita. And so in high school, it was that. Well, after that, we went to Mexico. Remember when we went to Mexico? You were a little kid.
I wasn't born yet, was I?
Yeah, you were born already. We took off in 2001. You were
one
or two. Maybe. You were a baby, dude. You were like 2. And when we got to Mexico, it was just a completely different shit. Obviously, there wasn't any sports down there, like a sports team, like there was here. I mean, yeah, I would go every afternoon. I would go to las canchas, a la escuela vieja in el pueblo, and we would play basketball. Basketball was a pretty big deal down there.
For real?
Yeah. But I mean, nothing like teams and shit,
Yeah,
but I mean, it was cool though, because that's kind of, after a while, that's kind of what I looked
up to, or
I looked after.
Oh.
Like I'd go to school and then come out of school, come back home, eat or whatever, bust out a little bit of homework whenever I did. So like, fuck that. Yeah. And then I'd just go over there and just play ball.
Hang out over there.
Yeah, and it was cool because it was all ages. I mean,
everybody went.
I was like, I don't know, 15, 16, but there was older señores too, 30s, 40s, 50s or whatever, that they still play.
Really?
Yeah, so that's what I did in high school, and I drank a little too. I drank a little too. But
shit.
Anyways, that's what I was at. Oh, one thing I did play baseball. You were, I don't know if you were born already. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. For when I was in middle school.
And here
in LA, yeah. When we lived in LA, I played baseball for just one season.
How was that?
I sucked. I mean, it was cool. I liked it. I liked going to practice and I liked going to the games, obviously. But I was bad at it, dude.
What did you play? What position?
I played first baseman.
You played first baseman?
I played first base.
You had to be good at first base.
Yeah, you had to be freaking
long.
Yeah, it was stretch. You know what I'm saying? And, but that's what I played, and I sucked at it, dude. I was really bad. I wasn't a good player by no means, dude. But I mean,
that's how everybody started. I wasn't a good player. Shit. I mean, I worked to it, right?
But I mean, I liked it, and especially like I would kind of get down on myself because all the other kids were like kids around the block.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that I kind of grew up with and shit. So we knew everybody. And they were pretty much good, you know. They were good. They were freaking getting hits and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But not me, dude. I think I got one hit the whole season, way. Really? The only times I got in base was because, you know, they walked me.
They hit you or what?
Or they hit me once, too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, this motherfucker hit me one time in the back. Right here. And it was a Mets.
That's what it's called?
The team, their team.
Oh,
we were the Dodgers.
Really?
Yeah, we were the Dodgers, dude.
I thought you were gonna be los protos.
Los Protos? No, this is from work, güey.
What?
What are you talking about?
Los Potros. Because didn't Tony and them play for that team? And my Telejas kids?
No, they've always played. My cousins.
Isn't that what the
Telejas kids?
Isn't that what the team was called?
Not our team. We were the Dodgers. Well, this is where I played. I mean, they played
somewhere else.
They played a bunch of years or whatever. I don't know what their teams were called.
Okay, my bad.
But yeah, I mean, I told my coach about them, my two cousins, and I was like, hey, I have two cousins. They're pretty good. You know, they've been playing fucking baseball and for parks. You know, the little leagues, the park leagues or whatever. And we got them on, and once we got them on, it was over, man.
Oh, for
real? We won the championship. We won the championship.
Who was the two cousins?
Manu and Charlie.
Manu and Charlie?
Yeah, my Telejas kids.
Manu,
yeah.
Manu,
your padrino, cabrón.
Oh, Manu. I thought you said Manu. That Manu's not his name, is it?
Manu, Manuel, güey.
Manuel.
Yeah. What? Cousin Manu, cousin Charlie.
Charlie?
Yeah, he played
Charlie
ball.
Played?
Fuck yeah, dude.
He was good or what?
Hell yeah, both of them were good. Because I'm saying, they always used to play. You know, they were always around baseball.
Yeah.
And I told the coach. My coach was my neighbor.
Wait, what?
I can't remember what his name was.
Where do we used to live at?
65th. On 65th.
I don't think I was born
in LA. No, you were born the tail end of our time there. You were born, and then like a year later, we took off to Mexico.
Okay.
But I mean, we lived there since like 95, from 95 to like 2001.
So 6 years.
Yeah, so I mean, I grew up with all those kids around the block.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the coach's name. I think his name was Hugo.
Hugo,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, damn, that was a long time ago, bro. But yeah, I told them about my cousins, and they're like, hell yeah. I mean, if they wanna come play, you know, because they weren't like in the same vicinity or whatever. You guys used to live like by a park? When you're talking about 65th Street? 65th? No, that's not
wasn't by a park.
No, the parks. Well, the main parks there were 51st Street and 41st. 51st and 41st.
I don't think I know the guys.
Yeah, it's a long time ago. But yeah, I remember the very first game we played of the season.
Yeah,
we got our ass kicked by the Mets, and there was this one kid, this one pitcher that used to pitch
a curveball
like that.
Oh, a slider,
like this or some shit.
Yeah,
and I was like, man, this motherfucker's gonna hit somebody, right? And I was kind of scared to bat against that dude because he pitched all weird, right?
Yeah.
And fucking sure shit, he was the one that fucking
nailed you?
Rocked me right here in the back and shit.
You guys gonna fight or what?
Huh?
You guys fucking clear the bullpens if you're gonna fight or what?
Nah, that would have been dope though.
How old are you guys?
This was like 8th grade, I think, or 7th grade.
So like 13?
So like 11, 12, like 12, 13, 11, 12, around there. And then I remember I was at bat, and then we were against him, right? And he pitched, and he hit me in the back, and it kind of knocked the wind out of me a little bit, and I was like, like that. And I was walking to first base, and I could hear my dad screaming on the bleachers. Yeah, he was like, "No llores, cabrón!
Oh, fuck!
No vayas a llorar, cabrón!" And I was like,
okay,
like I wanted to cry, but I got the wind knocked out of me, so I was like. And I got on base. I was like, "Fuck yeah, it hurt," but I got on base.
Yeah. And now that you brought that up, my dad got hit with a baseball when he took me to the batting cages. Remember, or you don't remember that?
I didn't go.
You didn't go
out here.
It was out here in Bakersfield not too long ago, but that's when I tried to play baseball. And he took me to the batting cages, and he got a 65-mile-per-hour ball.
Oh
to
yeah,
the stomach,
I remember. I remember
this.
I remember you guys were talking about.
He had a big ass it was a softball actually. It was a big ass thing right here, and he was like, "Hija, medio."
Oh,
And he sat down, dude, and like that certain like batting cages had like this thing around, like a lining around the cages, and it threw mist because it was hot. It was like in the summer.
Yeah.
And when it hit him, he was like, "Oh, thank God," you know. My mom was dying, dude. Oh, that shit was funny, bro.
Fuck.
That shit was funny, and we've never gone back. He never wants
After
to
that was the last time. What is it? Mijo, just stick to football.
Yeah, that's basically what he fucking said.
Yeah, I remember he used to play baseball every once in a while, right?
I tried it,
or something.
I mean, just, you know, I was alright, but
I mean, you know what you like, right? You know what
you like once you play it. I mean,
Yeah.
I try to play other sports. Like I tried to do wrestling. That was a
for
fucking
real?
mistake.
How was that? Fucking getting all those sweaty guys on top of you and shit.
It's not even that, dude. It was just, man, I don't know.
It's tiring. It's fucking exhausting, or what?
They drained the shit out of me. I only did it for like half a season because I messed up my knee in football before that, and then like I only lasted through halfway the season of the wrestling team because of the same thing, my knee, and my heart just wasn't in it anymore, dude. I was like, hell no, this shit ain't for me.
I forget this.
They would
shit.
have us in the mat rooms, they used to call them, or they call them, and they would crank up the heat. They'd have heaters in there while we're running and shit. And I'm like, I don't even need to lose weight. I'm good. Why am I here? You know?
Why am
like,
I here?
I'm in my division. Why the hell do I have to lose weight?
Yeah.
And I was like, but the guys that do it, dude, and that they stick with it, those are fucking gangsters.
Oh, it's
Like-
bad, dude.
Like, they said, hey, it helps you with football. It does, but
Uh-huh.
fuck, dude. Like, you would come out of there fucking dehydrated as hell,
Yeah.
fucking angry as hell. Somebody fucking put their dick in your face. Well, not my face, right? But like, I seen it happen a couple times.
Yeah.
And I don't know, dude.
You're like, fuck
Yeah,
this
wrestling
shit.
just wasn't it for me.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
See, but at least you got to, you got to try a
Experience.
bunch of shit, you know?
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, that's cool.
I tried it.
That's a cool little shit
It wasn't
right
for me.
Have you heard, or I heard, that orangutans,
Orangutans?
or some kind of monkeys,
Right.
that they've entered the Stone Age?
They've entered the Stone Age?
Yeah.
That makes no sense
That makes no sense.
to me.
Mm-hmm.
Say it again.
Yeah, they've entered the Stone Age. What is a Stone Age for you? You know, when
Well,
humans, when you say humans
for
entered
me?
the Stone Age,
Well, I was born. I'm a 2000s baby. So Stone Age for me is typewriters and shit.
No, dude. I mean,
Nah. Stone Age. I mean, well, fuck. You've obviously, like, I think about caveman.
right.
Caveman.
Mm-hmm. All their tools are kind of made of stone, right?
Obviously.
They haven't discovered steel yet.
Right.
Right.
Just like basic knowledge of anything. Yeah. Just like what does that mean? Where did you hear that? Like, what is they're entering?
I heard it on the Rogan podcast. So
We're not
if I heard it there, then it must be true.
I don't know. You know.
No, but yeah, dude. Scientists are saying that they've entered the Stone Age now.
So that means that they're getting smarter.
Yeah, that they're using stone tools.
No shit. That's fucking scary.
That's scary, all right? And there's this picture that I haven't seen yet, but there's this picture of this monkey. I don't know exactly what type of monkey, right? If it's a gorilla or something. Or you can check that out. Yeah,
I'm
check it out.
Yeah.
He's spearfishing.
Monkey spearfishing.
Yeah.
Are you sure he's spearfishing or he's just throwing shit?
No, spearfishing. Check it out. Yeah. See if it pops out.
Right, and I'll put that on the screen if it does pop up. Oh shit!
Is
this
it?
what you're talking about?
Look at that shit.
This right here?
Yeah. I mean, that's the first time I see it.
That's not spearfish. Oh, it looks fake. It says an image allegedly shows an orangutan.
An orangutan,
Yeah,
right?
It is an orangutan.
Orangutan. I got that right.
Spearfishing in Borneo. I don't know where that's at. But you learn by watching local fishermen. He learned. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
from watching local fishermen's fish, he learned how to do it.
Yo, that's fucking scary.
That's
Yeah.
sick, right? It's
That's
crazy,
weird.
right?
That's fucking weird.
It's
Why orangutans though? Like, that has nothing to do with it, actually. Never mind. That's crazy though. You can clearly see him fucking.
yeah, he's spearfishing, dude. Look at that.
That is a trip.
That's a freaking trip.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's like we're seeing them evolve.
You know what it's gonna be? It's gonna turn into the fucking
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes. That's exactly.
They're gonna learn how to.
I bet you this monkey's name is Caesar.
Caesar. They're gonna learn how to use machine guns and shit.
That's crazy. I think that can happen actually.
Yeah, dude. I mean, how did we evolve? You know, we're thousands of years.
Don't even get started with that, bro. What do you think?
We evolved from monkeys.
The monkeys?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why did it stop?
It's not stopped. Well, who told you that it stopped?
Well, what I'm saying is, we're having. Why can't I see a monkey at the zoo? Fucking the next couple days, I go see him. Right? Why doesn't he turn into a human being?
No, because evolution doesn't happen that fast.
So why did it happen to us? But why did it slow down?
Why do you think we're seeing orangutan spearfish?
Well, I get that.
Right. I mean, it's obviously not gonna be like other types of monkeys are gonna turn into humans.
Right. But
maybe they're gonna stay the same, like physical wise,
yeah.
but they're gonna get like smarter to where they can start using tools and stuff. Maybe that's the path of their evolution, being able to use tools, right?
Okay.
Because what I saw online, somebody that's obviously just specialized in all that shit. That's how human beings evolved. Because well, obviously we all came out of Africa, right? Well, allegedly.
I didn't understand that. I don't know where that came from, but
that we all came out from Africa.
Yeah, how does that work? Or how did that work?
Well, my understanding is that's where life started. That's where monkeys started. And there were different types of monkeys, right?
Yeah.
And we broke off. Like our DNA, we broke off from a certain type of monkey, and then we went to something else, and then after that something else came out. So we went one way, and the rest of the monkeys went the other way. So we kept evolving, and then we were mainly living in trees. Really? And since climate change started happening, and now the trees started to die off or whatever,
we had to come.
Human beings, or back then whatever we were, we moved out of the trees and we went into the
ocean?
Into the grasslands, into the open space.
Right.
And so after thousands of years, right? I'm not saying it happened in a couple of years or whatever. Yeah. Like we started walking on 2 feet, and then we grew our thumbs.
The monkeys didn't have thumbs?
They don't have thumbs.
Do monkeys have thumbs?
No, they don't.
Really?
They don't.
I swear I've seen them.
No, they don't.
What? That is crazy.
That's why when a monkey attacks a human, they jack up their thumbs way. Because they're jealous.
Shut the fuck
bastards. Really? Wait, check it out, dude.
I swear I've seen them with thumbs. Dude. Yeah, look, they have thumbs.
Let me see them.
Check it out. This was looking at it. You're a trip, dude.
No, way, you don't have thumbs, way.
Maybe it's only certain monkeys. This guy is literally giving you a thumbs up. Orangutan. I said orangutan.
Anyways.
Yeah, regardless.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong about
just on that.
About a bunch of shit, you know? I might not be right in anything.
Yeah.
But take it with a grain of salt. This is just a little podcast. But anyways, and that supposedly that's how we developed to walk on 2 feet. Because we weren't swinging from tree to tree. So our hand strength wasn't as much as it was before when they were swinging from trees. Right?
No shit.
Well, anyways, I want to thank you for being here, joining me today.
Appreciate you having me.
Hopefully we can do more little episodes together in the future. And para toda la gente que si mira este video, ay, disculpen si fue la mayoría en inglés. Sorry. Pero así hay que seguirle en inglés, español, spanglish, para que aprendan un poquito. No sé qué. No, pero gracias, Sebas, por estar aquí.
Thank you for having me.
Gracias, Sebas, por estar aquí en este episodio. Y espero que me acompañes en otros episodios más. Y pues ahí estamos. Nos vemos en la próxima.
Nos quedamos.
Denle like, share. Ahí déjenme un pinche comentario. No le hace que nomás digan o o su chingada madre, lo que sea. Pero ahí estamos, pues, A la próxima, compas. Ahí nos vemos.